What's up, boxing fans, Pacquiao nuts, Floyd Mayweather nuts, and everybody in between? I'm going to give my prediction on Pacquiao, Clottey. I'm going to discount my conspiracy theory, and I'm just going to say that it's going to be a fair fight. Bob Arum didn't pull any strings, didn't take anybody underneath the table, and we just have two guys who won the fight. I would pick Clottey to pull the upset. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I know everybody's sweating Pacquiao right now, but I don't think Pacquiao has power at 147. You know, he knocked down Cotto twice. Cotto's a finished fighter. That doesn't prove shit to me. He fought him at 145. Now he's going to face a top welterweight, a strong guy, and I just don't think that he's going to be able to hit Clottey with a shot that's going to be able to put him down or hurt him. As a matter of fact, I think Pacquiao's going to hit Clottey with his best shot, and I think Clottey's going to shake his head and tell him, you didn't hurt me, you can't hurt me. And I think then Pacquiao's going to be in a world of trouble once he realizes that he can't hurt a big guy like that. You know, and people talk a lot about Clottey's dropping his output. That's bullshit. You know, he did that in a Cotto fight. And I'm a firm believer that Clottey threw that fight away on purpose. I think that Arum took care of him, you know, and told him, listen, let him win that fight, and I'll take care of you in the future. You got my word. And you know what? Sure enough, it happened. Like I said before, Manny was present at the Garden, and firepower was going to go down no matter what. You know, but I got Clottey winning this fight. He's a great defensive fighter. Manny's going to pity pat. He's going to come in and out. But the nice thing, you know, about Clottey that people don't realize is that he's not a slow fighter. He's a pretty fast puncher, and he's going to put his hands up. He's going to block those punches, and he's going to come back with a right overhand, or he's going to come back with that nasty uppercut that he has. And I could see him stunning and hurting Manny. And I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I see that happening. I don't think that Pacquiao's going to be able to hurt this guy. And I think Clottey's going to let his hands go. He's going to surprise a lot of people. He's not slow. He's a pretty quick guy, and actually his punch output increases during fights. You know, people reference fights where he broke his hand with Margarito or the Cotto fight, and again, to me, the Cotto fight was bullshit. He threw that fight away. But if you look at other fights, his punch output increases as the rounds go on. So I don't think Pacquiao has the power to hurt a guy like Clottey. And I can see Clottey letting his hands go and being more, more offensively aggressive. So I'm gonna go for the upset. Now, on the flip side of that, that would be in a beautiful world. But in this realistic world, the truth is they're both top-ranked fighters. And you know what? That's a fucking rigged fight right there. There's no way in hell that Manny is gonna be able to lose this fight to Clottey. So you know what? Ultimately, Pacquiao's going to win this fight, hands down. You know what? Bob Arum took care of Joshua Clottey already under the table. Told him, you know what? Let this fight go. Make sure that that you don't hurt him. You know, give him a good fight, but let him win this fight. You know why? Because guess what? We got another top-ranked fighter in the mingle, and who's that? Antonio Marga fucking Cheeto. You know, you got Uncle Bob Arum pulling his strings, and soon Margarito will be licensed again. Excuse me. So, what's Pacquiao's next fight after this? Margarito, showdown in September to get that Mexican crowd, you know, to get them numbers up. So, you know, again, my prediction, bottom line, Pacquiao wins the fight. He ain't going to win by knockout. He's not going to win by stoppage. You know what? You know how he might win? He might win by a headbutt. Now, Joshua Clottey headbutts a lot, and he has done that. He did that with Vladimir and got disqualified. But in this fight, I just think, you know, you got an orthodox fighter and you have a southpaw. I think it's just going to happen. And if Manny were to get cut early, the way that Cotto did, there's no way in hell that he's going to continue that fight. So, you know what? Remember I said it first. And, you know, we'll just see. We'll see what happens.